So Wales take on Scotland this Saturday for the first game of 4 in the autumn internationals. So if I was Warren Gatland for the day or Rob Howley, who would I pick to face the Scots? This is my team for the Scotland match, so if you do enjoy, do subscribe. We're trying to hit 100 subs before the end of the year, so subscribe, it's free to do. Hit that red button down below. If you were the coach, who would you pick? Let me know in the comments below. Do you disagree? Do you agree with me? And also like that video. Let's start with the forwards though and the front row. This is who I've gone to start against the Scots. First up, it's Rob Evans. Now, I've gone with Rob Evans. I'm a huge fan of his. And over the past 12 months, Wales have been trying to adapt their game to be a more attacking style. And this has come down to the forwards, really, who are now learning how to play with the ball in hand a lot more. You look at teams such as New Zealand, who are so good at doing this. And if we want to be at the level of New Zealand or close to it by next year's World Cup and have a chance at genuinely trying to win it, we have got to be playing with the ball in hand and have the forwards comfortable doing so. And Rob Evans is one of the best in Wales at doing that, in my opinion. So Rob Evans starts this one. Who's going to join him? Who's going to be alongside him? At hooker, it's got to be Ken Owens, the leader for the Scarlets, captain for the Scarlets, and he'll be a leader for Wales. In my opinion, the best hooker in Wales. Easy decision. I don't think there'll be too many arguments about that. Then alongside him, I've gone with Samson Lee. Once again, just a powerhouse, a huge powerhouse. And again, like Rob Evans, he's a bit more comfortable with the ball in hand than some of the props which were available. Worthy mentions for this front row. Elliot Dee has got to have a worthy mention. I think he'll get his chance against Tonga. I just think this Scotland game, I think we've got to start with a win. So who's going to start along behind them? I've gone with Corey Hill to start. Corey Hill, in my opinion, has been one of the best in his position in Wales for the past year or so. And just because he plays the Dragons, maybe doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. I've put him into my team, and I'm confident he will do well because he's alongside... who else? It's Alan Wynne-Jones, of course, who's going to start this one for Wales and will be captain for the day, I think so. He will be leading the team. He's great in the line-outs, great with the ball in hand, and has a massive experience and game management. He will be key to our success this autumn. So, the three forwards left to talk about are these people. First up is Ellis Jenkins. Now, I love Ellis Jenkins. I think he's extremely talented, young, but has quite a bit of experience at the Cardiff Blues. He's been in form for them this year. He is into my team. Worthy mentions for this position have to be people like Aaron Wainwright, who again, like Elliot Dee, I would think would get his opportunity against Tonga in 2 weeks' time. Number 7 then, it's got to be Tipuric. In my opinion, one of the best attacking forwards in the world on his day. That game when we beat England 30-3, I'll never forget it, but Tipuric was amazing in that match. His ability with ball in hand, he picks it up from the side of the scrum and he will beat players every day. And again, his experience now for Wales. Very, very exciting player to have in our team. And to finish off at number 8, no Faletau, of course, because of the broken arm. So the obvious step in there, a replacement, is Ross Moriarty. I don't think there's going to be much argument about that. So who's going to be in the backs? Let's first of all look at scrum half. There were 3 options: Gareth Davis, Aled Davis or Thomas Williams. For me, it's pretty obvious. We've got to go with Gareth Davis. This Scotland game, for me, I think we need to win it. We have to win it. I think Wales need to aim for 4 out of 4. Australia are not playing well at the minute. They're not a bad side by any means, but we can definitely beat them. Tonga, we should be beating them, and we'll probably put a second string side out, but we should have enough to beat them. South Africa are a team on the up, but I think we should have enough to beat them as well. So if we want to have a chance at next year's World Cup, we've got to be beating these types of sides. So Gareth Davis starts. His ability to score tries, his experience, and also his experience for Wales is key, and he's been in form for Scarlets this year. Fly half is a big debate, lots of chat. I've made a video about Anscombe versus Biggar. Who is the best fly half for Wales? You can check that out. Link in the description and in the I button above. Do go check that out. Biggar is not available for this match though. So it's Biggar against Patchell or Jared Evans. Now, Patchell looks set to miss this one with concussion. Jared Evans is an option, but I think this game is just a little bit too soon for him. And I'm going with Gareth Anscombe. Not that he's a bad player to pick. Very exciting going forward. Has played really well for the Blues. Lots of his good stuff, though, has come from fullback. But I think he likes playing a fly-half. I think he likes the responsibility. This is an opportunity for him to stake his claim for next year's World Cup. It's all about next year's World Cup this autumn. It's not about the results as such, maybe. It's more about the performance, possibly, but I do think results are very, very important. Guys, let me know in the comments below. Do you agree with my team so far? Who would you pick? Let me know in the comments down below and subscribe as well. On the wings then, it's pretty easy for me, to be honest. Steph Evans first up. Hasn't played that much rugby for Scarlets, actually. He's been playing for the A team a lot of times. But he's just a natural finisher, a traditional winger, quick, great feet, great finisher in the corner. He has to start for Wales. And when he's played for Wales, he's played very, very well. Then on the other wing, it's got to be George North. 5 tries in 7 games for the Ospreys. He's back to his best. Seemed to disappear when he went to Northampton. Just lost his form as such. But since coming back to Wales and playing for the Ospreys, he's been playing well. And that can only be good for Wales. And a George North on form is a scary prospect for the opposition and an exciting idea for us Welsh fans. In the centres then, well, I've gone with 2 Scarlets, Hadley Parkes and Jonathan Davies. Hadley Parkes, of course, completed his residency just a year and a half ago and played for Wales in last year's Autumn Internationals and in this year's Six Nations as well. And I'm a massive fan of the guy, the winner with Scarlets. So he's won and he is experienced as well. Not at the international level, but at club level, he is as well. Very good at taking the ball to the line, handing the players off and creating opportunities for players such as Jonathan Davies. Jonathan Davies, the best attacking centre in Wales. He will finish chances. Recently came back from injury about 2 months ago or so now. It looked like he'd never been away. He was fantastic for the Scarlets and he will start for Wales against Scotland. And to finish off at fullback, it is Lee Halfpenny. I've picked Lee Halfpenny for one simple reason. Patchell is not available, but also for his kicking ability. If you want someone to kick some points over for you and it's a pressured situation, he will do it for you. His defence has improved a lot and I think his attacking play has never really been in question at all. It's just his defensive ability maybe a little bit. Of course, remember from this team, there are no English players available to pick from, or French-based players, because it's outside of the international calendar. Of course, Scotland have that same issue, so players such as Finn Russell, Greg Laidlaw, Richie Gray will not be available because they are based in France or based in England. So what are my predictions for the game? I think Wales will win. I am going to the game myself. I'll be vlogging it, so that should be out on the Sunday morning after the match. If you do see me in Cardiff, say hello, come over to me, have a chat with me. It would be great to meet some of you guys down there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to hit that 100 subscribers before the end of the year, and comment your team down below. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Enjoy the match. Peace.